This beautiful resort living home can all be yours at an affordable price now that you too can live the lifestyles of the rich and famous. Yeah, I've always wanted to do that. I want you to meet my friend. This is Paul Hills. I reached out to him because we were on the set of a movie with Jerry O'Connell. We needed to shoot it in Northern California, and I stumbled on this home, and I thought, oh my God, I had no idea we had that. Well, Hills Construction made this happen, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, we design and build custom homes.
Let's talk about this one behind us. I said I wanted something that looks like an NBA player might live in it. In Northern California, we do have some NBA players, but I never dreamed we had this in our own backyard.
Yeah, we've got a lot of houses like this that we've built in this particular area. And then as a result of the feedback that we've gotten for the floor plan that you're going to see, we've designed 10 homes that are in the 3,500 square foot range. So that you can take all...
People are downsizing? This is like downsizing?
And a lot of our clients are downsizing. They want comfort, but they want fantastic quality. And so the feel that we've put into this house is now in some other homes that we're designing.
Can we go in just like Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous? And I keep saying that, but you're saying that everybody's looking towards resort-style living.
You know, that's been a huge shift where we've gotten away from more of the dramatic, formal living room, formal dining room, and things like that. Now people want a resort. They want to come home and go, I'm at home. This is so relaxing.
What about, like, I see alternate levels and different entrances. You could have 2 entrances.
Yeah, and what I've done here, when I designed the entry, I wanted people to get in a certain mindset as they're walking into the house. You have the sound of the water, the landscaping, and then as you walk up to the front door, you're seeing all the detailing. Like up in the eaves, we've done the clay tiles. And so it really just sets a tone for what you're expecting to see as you walk into the home.
Right. You know, one time I bought a house just because of the door, and I'm looking at this, they're like,
well,
size alone. What's going on here?
This is called a pivot door, and you don't see these very often. And so what it does, it doesn't have hinges on the end. It has a pivot in the middle, so it's a very dramatic entry door. Again, it sets the tone as people are walking into your home.
By the way, if you're watching this going, I want that house, I guess this one's already sold. Are we going into somebody's house?
Yeah, we're going into somebody's house. We sold this about a year ago. But again, we have a community of 10 lots where we are building homes just like this on a smaller scale, but the same quality.
What's funny, when I was here, it was Jerry O'Connell's house. I feel like we're invading his house. All right, so I'm already noticing that open floor plan you're talking about.
Absolutely. So there's been a huge shift in the way that we've designed homes. Now when you walk in, you have a family room and a kitchen, and then off to the right you see we've put a bar, because when you're entertaining, this is where all the activity happens. Some of the
Just beyond the bar, is that a wine? I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've noticed you have your own like wine storage?
Yeah, it's a wine cellar. And again, because the activity of, let's say you're having a dinner party or something like that, you don't want people walking down the hallway to different parts of the house because it just kills the energy. So what we've done here is we've designed everything in one location.
And I'm looking behind us. This is kind of the concept you're talking about. In other homes that I've been in, people just throw a TV on the wall.
Yeah, it used to be in the architectural styles in the past, you would have a fireplace and then 2 entertainment centers where you would put all the components for your stereo and things like that. Well, now everything's Wi-Fi. And so what we've done is we've used this as an opportunity to design an architectural element. So you have the stone from the outside of the house, the floating shelves, the mahogany cabinetry all the way around. And it just creates something totally unique.
And you already know my favorite part of the house, because we were always looking for Jerry O'Connell, and people would say, he's in the kitchen. And we would look over here, get our optics on it. There's no Jerry O'Connell. And you said, oh, he's in the other kitchen.
He's in the other kitchen. Now, this is a kitchen that has openings on both sides, so it adds tons of natural light. And so this is really a very formal kitchen, so when you're entertaining. But when you come around the back over here...
Oh, this is awesome. Another kitchen.
Another kitchen. And so this is where your everyday activity happens, where you have your toaster, your coffee maker, your bread maker, things like that.
This is the jump drawer of big home kitchens.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. And so, you know, you have the utilitarian for when you're having a barbecue. You can put everything back here. You don't have to have it out on the main counters. And so we're designing this into several of the homes in our Colinas Estates project right now. Again, on a much smaller scale, but the utility of having a second kitchen is fantastic.
Fantastic. And I noticed you do have a formal living area. It's just kind of blended into the big open space. And I'm noticing that the view, you can't beat that as well if you talk resort living.
Yeah. So I put the dining room at the back of the house, so it becomes kind of a formal, informal dining space. On the right-hand side, you have cabinetry and mirrors to really increase the dramatic effect of the room. And then if you look past the windows on the outside back here, what we've designed in is a koi pond. Yeah. And so you have tiers where the water drops in. You can open up the window, so at night you get the effect of the water sound. It's very relaxing.
And I notice outside, again, another outdoor cook space, another outdoor living area. It's just beautiful. Look at the pool, and you could feed deer at the edge of your pool if you wanted to.
Exactly. I mean, this is a forest behind this particular house. It goes back up there 200-300 feet. So, I mean, it continues on. But back here you have a living space for outside, a dining area, and then you also have a kitchen. And so this is one of the big things that's changed, is now we're having a lot of outdoor living space where it's on par with the inside of the house.
Awesome. Now, everyone's going to say, are there any bedrooms in this space? And so I was wondering, how many bedrooms are we looking at a home of this size?
This has 5 different bedrooms and then 5 bathrooms and a lot of unique features. One of them, and we're going to walk down and we're going to go see the master, is the way that, that I've designed the master to get a lot of natural light and then give it more volume as well. And so you see the hallway here is 6 feet wide. So it's not just a hallway you're going down, it's kind of a transition space to get from one part of the house to the other. And that's the only hallway in the entire house.
Oh, man. And look at this. I love the inset. There's LED lighting behind this, built-in fireplace. That's not just a wall, that's art.
Yeah, and I called this a floating wall. And again, one of the things that I really focus on when I'm designing our homes is to create different elements for every house. So you don't go into another one of our houses and see something like this. This is a one of a kind.
And one of the reasons I really wanted to step in, and I started by saying lifestyles of the rich and famous, but I'm telling you, you're about to see a bathroom that's going to make you say, I've got to move in tomorrow. How do I get there? How do I get this for myself? Talk about what's going on in here.
So this is the master bathroom, and one of the elements that's different is as you look up, I created a light well, and there's windows all the way around the top, so you get tons of natural light in. And so what it does is it gives you volume in the bathroom without just putting really high ceilings.
Yeah, no kidding. Beautiful. And these built-in features, all the light coming in, and just beyond that, there's a hot tub that you could step into from your other tub.
Yeah, and you'll see there's a courtyard out here, and it's completely enclosed. And so you can have these windows open, nobody can see in, and then you can just walk right out to your own private jacuzzi.
That is fantastic. I want to go, you just got to give us another shot of the house all together and tell us about the area. Where are we specifically? What area of town?
We are in Loomis right now, and our project that we're doing is about a mile from here, and it's called Colinas Estates. And so I encourage people to go on, look on our website, and there's pictures of the houses that we're designing. And the feedback that I got when I would give people tours of this house is what I've incorporated into the Colinas Estate House. And so the common thing that I heard was, if you could do this in 3,500 square feet, I would be so happy. And so that's what I've done, is I've spent a lot of time designing several different floor plans that have this exact feel, but on a much smaller scale.
I want to come back outside and get one more look at the house. How do people find you if we're looking for you?
Go to our website, and it's just called thehillsgroup.ca, and you can see pictures of our houses, contact information, everything.
Got it. It's amazing. Paul, thanks for letting me have this lifestyle of the rich and famous tour. But once again, you say it's not about that. Everybody's looking for this kind of lifestyle.
It is. I mean, this is something that, you know, everybody that's gone through here loves it, loves the feel.
I'm going to go see if they'll rent me a room. Back to you guys.